Bonjour, ni Joganidug, Dinamaganidug. Hello, everyone. It's me, Corey Whitford, in Treaty 2 territory. Want to welcome you all to the program on November the 30th, 2020. And thank you for tuning in once again. Nice cup of water with being rich for the nibe. What an interesting morning we've had so far. Very interesting to say the least. We're moving forward and we're putting a program together here for you this week. We've got all our guests confirmed as of this afternoon at 1 p.m. And so we'll have guests on Moccasin Trail News all week. But first, ni Joganidug, Dinamaganidug. How's it going where you are today on this health and wellness show? Heard here every Monday to Friday at 3 p.m. We've changed our slot, and there's a reason why in our slot, because when we get the COVID updates from the province of Manitoba, from Dr. Brent Rusin and Lynette Saragusa, the two people who are giving the information, we wait for that so that we can bring that news direct to you. According to our latest update so far, there are 342 people in hospital. They've been hospitalized throughout Manitoba. And there are 343 cases have been announced at 12:30 this afternoon. Take care of yourself. Go carefully wherever you go. Wear your face mask. Make sure that you're remaining safe wherever you are. Please don't try to go out anywhere. It's a very scary thing where manitiu shop in So we're going to go over the course. We're going to go over the stats, and then we're going to read you two more updates, and then sign off for the afternoon. But first, here's what I want to share with you today. Public health officials advise that there are 11 additional deaths due to COVID, and they've been recorded today at 12:30. Please be safe wherever you go, whatever you do. Bear that in mind, that we've got to take care of each other. When this COVID-19 is taking lives daily. A man in his 30s from the Winnipeg region, a female in her 40s from Winnipeg, a female in her 70s from Winnipeg was linked to the outbreak at the Health Sciences Center in Unit GA3. And then a female in her 80s from the Prairie Mountain Health Region, and it was linked to the outbreak at the Fairview Personal Care Home. A male in his 80s from the Prairie Mountain Health Region, he was linked to the outbreak at the Fairview Personal Care Home. It continues, and so I'm asking you to stay safe wherever you are on our health and wellness show here on behalf of Treaty 2 Territory and Grand Chief Eugene Eastman. There's several people that are succumbing to this. The latest, a man in his 80s from the Winnipeg region, and he was linked to the outbreak at the Charleswood Care Center, Winnipeg. Another man in his 80s from the Winnipeg region was linked to the outbreak at Golden Links Lodge. A female in her 90s from the Winnipeg region was linked to the outbreak at the St. Norbert Personal Care Home. A female in her 90s from the Winnipeg region as well. Shigushkoch, the 11th person, Nagatakit, to go to the other side. A male in his 90s from the Southern Health Santee Sud region, and he was linked to the outbreak at the Bridge Park Manor Assisted Living Facility Ni ganidug, dinema ganidug. This is serious business. The current 5-day COVID-19 test positivity rate is at 13.4% provincially and at 13.7% in Winnipeg. As of 9:30 a.m. today, this morning, 340 new cases of the virus have been identified. That's what we're seeing now. However, one case was removed due to a data correction, making the total 342, and the total number of lab confirmed cases in Manitoba to 16,825. The data does not lie. It shows the numbers are surging upwards. Today's COVID-19 data shows that there are 23 cases in the Interlake Eastern Health Region. That's in our territory. Ninawint, the Pinemotang Nation is out there. The Dauphin River Nation is out there. The Obashkotiang is out there. Kishka Kamigag is out there. Ugitadizik elders. Abinuchak. Ininyok. Ikwewag. Stay safe wherever you are. You have to stay safe wherever you are. Wear your face mask, please. I'll go on to share the data with you. 46 cases have been reported in the Northern Health Region. 14 cases have been reported in the Prairie Mountain Health Region. That's in our territory. The Treaty 2 territory. There's still more. 53 cases were reported in the Southern Health Sante Sud Health Region. And overall, 207 cases were reported in the Winnipeg Health Region. You have to stay safe wherever you are. Reports are being made everywhere that we're on an uptick. We're on a surge. Manitou Shiopenewin is here, is present among us, and so I'm urging you, take the time, be patient, be methodical, think about your family. I want to go on a personal note here and give you what I've seen so far here in our region, and I'm saying this to the families out there of the Treaty 2 government and the nations and all of the nations that are within the Treaty 2 territory or straddling this Treaty 2 territory, Treaty 1, Treaty 4, Treaty 5. I want to ask you to stay safe wherever you are, because there's 9,260 active cases and 7,253 individuals who have recovered from COVID-19 so far. There are 342 people in hospital right now. Mengo, Oshime, Nisok. Nisok jabita. Ininyok, Kwok, Akuzi, Gamigong, Ayaok, Akuzuk, me, Manidushop, and Ewan, Ututa, Penigua, me, Napeneot. There are 43 people in intensive care due to COVID-19. And the number of deaths due to COVID-19 is 312. Stay home, my friends. Only go out for essentials. Stay within your region, please. Please heed my words to you. This is not the time to be hosting gatherings. I'm asking you, limit your Like I was saying, I want to offer you hope from my heart. Hope. We'll be able to come together. We will be able to come together again soon. And we just need to be patient and follow the COVID measures. And a vaccine, as we are told, is on its way. If you look to your screen, what does social and physical distancing look like? What is safe to do? Where to use caution and what to avoid? We will be uploading these images on our website. That's at treaty2.com or at fnt2t.com. We want you to go there and heed our advice. Help us to help the masses, to get the word out there, to make sure everyone's safe. Now I'm going to go and turn this over to Kitchanishnabeg. Excuse me, Ogitatizik, the elders. The elders, Ogitatizik. Please, I'm asking you, pick up the phone, check on your elders, visit on the phone. That would be the best thing you could do here this afternoon is pick up the phone and call one of your elders. Ogitatizik. Make sure their health is in good form. If you're missing family, if you're missing your family, why not innovate? Use technology, use FaceTime, or you could video message them. And that's what's working now in our favor. We can use those connections for our social well-being. Last but not least, for those of us, baby boomers, Generation X people who were born 1971 and earlier, I want you to take my advice in a good way. I want to offer it in the best way possible. Why not try writing an old-fashioned letter with cursive instead of printing using cursive? Why not try that and write a personal letter to your elder on a Christmas card? I think this is the best way we could use our common sense and care for one another. And that's what I'm asking you to do today. I also want to share one more thing with you. If you go out, keep 6 feet distance. Please make sure, wear a mask and wash your hands. Gizin Jean, Dabida, always wash your hands. Kibing wepizun, wear your mask and stay 6 feet away. Wasa ima ni buen. Stand way over there. That's the phrase that I would use. Wasa iwete ni buen. Stand way over there. That's how I'd communicate my message. And so I'm sharing that with you too. Last but not least, keep safe. We're not stuck at home, my friends. Let's rephrase that terminology. Let's rephrase that. Let's look at it a different way. We are not stuck at home. In fact, we are safe at home. That's the takeaway from that phrase today on the Health and Wellness Show. We are safe in our homes. Please. Tagas sana. Bisandan. Wenigo wekiga nuanin mengo. Please make sure Chang Wom is in. Tabita. Last but not least, I want to share healthy ways to cope with stress during COVID-19 because we all feel that stress. We have stress, all of us. We feel that stress. Do you know what to do if you're sick and are concerned about COVID-19? I'm talking to you right now, looking at me through the screen. Do you know what to do, Ishpin? Akusyan. What's the first thing you should do if you're sick? You should contact a health professional before you start any self-treatment of COVID-19. If you think you may have contracted the novel coronavirus, make sure you contact a health professional before you start any self-treatment. My next point, do you know where and how to get treatment? Let's say you're in one of the nations. Do you know where and how to get treatment? and other support services and resources, including counseling or therapy? Well, my friends, it all begins by reaching out. If you could take the first step, always reach out if you feel like you might have contracted the COVID-19 virus. Next point. It's important to take care of your emotional health. Taking care of your emotional health will help you think clearly. You'll think clearly, and it allows you to react to urgent needs to protect yourself and your family. So be mindful to take care of your emotional health. Next point. Think about taking breaks from watching, reading, listening, or speaking about news stories, including those that are on the internet right now, on social media, on various platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and it's everywhere right now. I want you to stop for a moment and take a break after this program and consider this. When you hear about the pandemic repeatedly, it can be very upsetting. And I'm talking to you, my friend. I'm letting you know that it can be very upsetting to hear this continuously, day after day. And yes, I feel for you. I know it's a bad feeling. But this is where we unite. We come together because it's our voice. It's our time. And we're here for you. The Treaty 2 government, Grand Chief Eugene Eastman, we're all ready to tackle this together, unite and move forward together. When you take breaks, it makes you feel better, eh? It frees up your mind. It makes you think of other considerations. That's why I think you should take care of your body too. Take deep breaths. Azanamwan, your deep breaths, azanamwans. And good to stretch. Deep breaths and good to stretch. That's what'll help you. Exercising regularly, whether it's walking, going for a walk, getting on your treadmill, or walking up and down the hall. That is still, it's exercise. Getting plenty of sleep. That means going to bed at a reasonable hour and waking up after you've had 7 hours of complete rest. For those of us that can have 7 hours of complete rest. And last but not least, to avoid excessive alcohol and drug use. I think all of these points summarized and brought together and working as a team will help to keep good care of your body. Make time to unwind. Try to do some other activities you enjoy. I personally love to read, and right now I'm reading a book that takes me away. It's an escapist strategy. I get to escape my reality by reading a book in Anishinaabe. That's what saves me every time is Wega Anishinaabe. I'm very grateful to have the language too at this stage in my life, and very grateful to be using that as something that balances me and reinforces my well-being. It's good to connect with others. I was encouraging you to call your local elder or make time for your family, the elderly ones too, especially, and to connect with others, to talk with people you trust, and to talk about your concerns and how you're feeling. You ever feel like you've had a lot on your plate and then you've had a conversation with someone you trust and you care for? You know that feeling that comes after that? That's relief. When you no longer feel the need to talk about whatever is hurting you inside or outside. Do you find that it helps you to refocus after you've connected with someone? That's what I'm encouraging you to do. Take the time to connect with others socially. And the last point I have to share here with you this afternoon is to connect with your nation, your people, the ones that support you, the ones that care for you. And you know why? Because while social distancing measures are in place, you should consider connecting online through social media, by phone, or by mail. Best best thing you could ever do is buy a Christmas card or make a Christmas card out of a stock sheet, like literally a blank piece of paper. Why not fold it in half? Well, fold it the other way, and then write on the inside. So when they open it up, it'll say, I know you're feeling disconnected. I know you're feeling sad. I want you to know I'm here for you. Writing a letter like that to your elder really makes a difference. It helps to lift up their spirits. And with that, I'm so glad that we have this Treaty 2 portal so that we can communicate to the masses here this afternoon. And we want to thank you for your support, and we want to thank you for everything you've been doing for us in return. Thank you for the reciprocity. In closing, I want you to think about our next program this evening, which happens to be Anishinaabemowin, here with me, Corey Whitford. I'll be joining you at 6 p.m., my friend, and we'll be learning a guided session of simple sentences together. So we'll be going to all members of the family, and we'll be talking about verbs and nouns today at an introductory level. So with that, I hope that you'll join me at 6 p.m., my friend. If you have a little one, a little boy or a little girl, someone who wants to learn Anishinaabemowin, the time is now. At 6 p.m., my friend, make sure you bring a pencil or a pen and a piece of paper. That's all you need, a pen, a paper, and a smile. I'll throw that in too. It's been an honor showcasing our programming here this week. We'll see you again 6, my friend. Minog, ikaw, wabamigo!